I think there's a lot of people who are in the industry because they don't have many other options, and it's very like it felt unfair to me that I was put into this situation where I all of a sudden felt like I I don't know, I had to be reciprocal with people who are involving themselves for much less, you know, what would the best word be? Like much less balanced reasons than how I
Uh-huh.
feel about myself. It's like I don't think that like getting into it as a hobby or getting into it just because you want to fuck porn stars is a good enough reason. Like
No.
if I'm being completely honest.
Like if it's gonna be a business, treat it like a business.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's so fucking unprofessional. Like even showing up to set, like expecting to like have like a hookup. It's like you're gonna be filming something. You're gonna be filming probably sex, but you should not assume you have any
It looks a lot
consent
different.
granted just off
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
It looks a lot different in reality than it does like the behind the scenes aspect of it.
Yeah, and then like you'll go on a professional porn set and people just like they'll call cut, we're gonna reposition, and it's like the guy's face will just go cold, and it's like that's see that's what I like. I like seeing that it is just an act because it's like I feel very like you do feel a little captive when it's like a guy who like you are trying to like be reciprocal enough that like everything goes smoothly.
Uh-huh.
It's like maybe it's just like I'm young and like not good at holding my boundaries, but like at least when I first started, it was like very hard like feeling like I had to like give myself more emotionally to like clients or to like people I was filming with
Mhm.
because like I was afraid that like the rejection would have them lash out in some way.
Uh-huh.
And like I kind of realize now it's like no, it's like they're I don't know, like I don't want to sound like a misandrist, but it's like a lot of guys if they're coming to you for reasons like that, like they don't have great confidence either.
Mhm.
And like you do need to like enforce your boundaries or else like they will just like walk all over them. And a lot of guys like try to pretend that they don't see them. So it's like I'm glad that I'm making more progress with like I guess holding my own. But like I
Mhm.
think when I first started in porn, I didn't really get where like the line was typically drawn. And at least now I kind of can see if it's like there's an unprofessional level of like intimacy that is being like enforced where it's just like okay this like you need to realize that we're both like leaving here at the end of the day and this is like just a check because like it is not I don't think it's okay to like show up to a set hoping that you're gonna find like a girlfriend or a hookup.
It's like listening to that is very interesting from my point of view because I've never
Mm-hmm.
done like professionally like with a studio or management
You do
company
great.
shot that kind of content. But and so my expectation it's interesting listening to you say that because for my expectation, I would think there would be a certain level of professionalism
Yeah.
from the men in those kind of scenarios
In the
as opposed to
studios
the
it's
ones that I'm used
50-50.
to. Because like the ones that I'm used to have come from men very much being like that, where a
Yeah.
lot of them
Well, women will be like that
have like the
too.
hope that it's going to turn into something like after the fact or feeling as if it's not
But that's not
just
the
creating
norm either.
content.
It's just like a lot of people in like the porn industry proper are trying to date. And I think I had a producer like tell me like right after like he was like driving me like back down from fucking like Ventura or somewhere like the same week as like the TA awards last year. And he was kind of telling me, he was like, yeah, you shouldn't be dating other people in the industry. It's a bad idea. It's always a bad idea. And I was like, fucking true though.
Uh,
And like I took that like advice to heart, like maybe a little too hard. I think I like broke up with like the person I was dating like that week. But it was also just like it was very like no, it was like I was dating another girl in the industry and it was like the week of the awards. I was like, this isn't really what I see for myself. Like in a lot of ways. But no, I was trying to say like it's not just the studios. I noticed that just more with like the more professional someone gets, it doesn't necessarily mean they're like gonna or the more legitimate someone gets like through a larger following, it doesn't mean they're gonna be more professional about boundaries. In fact, I feel like it's a lot of the like more higher up girls that I see that are just like they don't know where to draw the line. And I think it's just because it gets harder and harder the more famous you get to like I guess have like an inner circle to have like relationships with people who aren't like also in the same field. So it's like if you're being paired with another like pretty girl and you're like trauma bonding, you just want like so badly for a connection. And guys will do that too. I got asked out a lot by like other people I was seeing on set, and it just like it wasn't really what I was looking for at all.